Now, according to GBI data, Georgia is on pace to surpass the number of officer-involved shootings in 2020. Tonight, our Joe Ripley is looking into the impact of these shootings. So, Joe, what can you tell us? What have you learned?
Yeah, good evening to you, Paula. Officers can get hurt or killed in these scenarios. They can also injure or kill others, of course, and families and law enforcement agencies alike are all involved. But the ripple effects of officer-involved shootings can be felt community-wide. A Jackson County deputy remains in critical condition, fighting for her life after a shootout Friday. GBI says she was responding to a domestic call. A similar situation in Henry County Thursday, as Officer Paramount Desai, a 17-year law enforcement veteran and father of two, is recovering as well, shot while responding to a domestic call.
We certainly will not tolerate any individual, regardless of who you are, coming into what we consider to be God's country of Henry County and harming any of our peace officers in any kind of way.
The GBI tracked 96 officer-involved shootings in 2020. So far in 2021, the GBI has accounted for 84, including 6 over the last 2 weeks. 30-year law enforcement veteran turned trainer Charles Rambo says officer-involved shootings have lasting effects.
We have to console families. We now have to console the entire agency based upon relationships and even in communities where that officer may be beloved.
Rambo says he's had to tailor his own training for officers to be more balanced.
It's helping them to survive in court. It's helping them to survive in the streets. Today's generation of future leaders want to work in a collaborative environment where they feel that their sacrifices is actually making a difference in the communities that they serve.
In recruiting and retaining more officers, Rambo says it's not so much the risk and dangers that come with the calling, but rather internal turmoil within agencies and how officers are perceived in their communities.
These particular officers give their life and sacrifice, and by golly, all means, let's celebrate them, both community as well as agency, for the job that they're doing, else otherwise we won't have any law enforcement in the future.
Paula, tonight we have seen an outpouring of support on social media for these officers in their recovery, from fellow law enforcement agencies all the way up to Governor Brian Kemp.
Always nice to see the community coming together during a tough time. Thanks so much, Joe.